It was such a weight off our mind in lieu of everything else going around in our lives that we actually had something that we didn't need to worry about anymore, and we got a good price for it.
We're moving because I was very fortunate to get accepted to medical school at McMaster University in Hamilton, and that just happened in May, so we all had to get things put together pretty quickly to move so I can start school.
We had a pretty short timeline from between when we found out that my wife got accepted and till when we actually needed to move. So we needed to get a quick sale that was still beneficial to us and try and organize everything else to move there with a toddler and a dog.
The main thing we needed to solve was figuring out how to get our house ready to show fairly quickly, getting on the market in a timely fashion, and having everything set so that we could attract the right buyer to get our move done on time.
We met Nick through, we found out about him through Reddit actually. He was in one of the Ottawa house buying groups and he was giving out some pretty solid advice, so we decided to follow him up and he helped us buy this house that we're selling right now.
Nick stood out to us as being kind of very personable, understanding where we were coming from and kind of our life at that point in time as first-time buyers, and was really well positioned to help us. And then we had such a great experience buying our home with him that when the time came to sell, even though we again talked to a few realtors, we came back to Nick as someone who we trusted and was a great fit to help us sell our home.
They helped us, hire the right kind of people. We got people that came in, helped us stage the whole place, clean, what have you. Basically, it hooked us up with some really stand-up people like our lawyer and everything else. Just, very hands-off for us.
We just had a great experience with the whole team. Everyone's super professional, so we were able to get really good advice on staging, get a pre-list inspection organized. They were able to get, fantastic photography done, so the listing looked great. They wrote great copy for the listing. So when we hit the market, we were priced right. We had a great listing put together. They were able to manage the showings super easily through their kind of online platform. So there was very little work to handle that on our end. And ultimately, once we got our offer, Nick was also super responsive in helping us to negotiate and get things sorted, handling the conditional period and getting to the sale. So throughout the process, everything was just really well supported.
Yeah, I would say to anyone who is thinking about using Nick, just definitely go for it. He helped us out a lot, and twice when we were looking for a place and when we needed to sell this place kind of last minute.
For us, this was probably the most challenging part since we were also not only working on a tight timeline, but also wrangling a toddler and a dog as two working parents at the same time. So for us, we just really tried to be focused on being efficient in getting the little jobs done that we needed to get sorted. Like in our case, we had some carpet we needed to replace. Through the whole process, the team was quick, responsive, easy to work with. And Nick is just like a totally professional, really easygoing guy. So it made it kind of an easy choice to work with him again.
Nothing but professionalism and really good guy to have in your corner.
You're going to be in really good hands. They're going to take the time to kind of understand you and your family and your needs, and make sure that they are kind of in your corner. Obviously, the real estate market is tough and hot everywhere right now. That's true in Ottawa too. So you want to have the right team in your corner, and I think Nick's team is definitely that.